Wilbur was a little pig. He lived on a farm. Fern was a little girl. She loved Wilbur very much. They were the best of friends.
I visited Wilbur every day. I played with him in the barn.
Fern gave Wilbur milk. Wilbur loved drinking milk from a bottle. He would make happy oinks.
I giggled at Wilbur's antics. We were two peas in a pod.
One day, Wilbur had to leave Fern. Fern had raised Wilbur from a tiny piglet, and they had formed a special bond. She had always been there for him, feeding him, playing with him, and making sure he was never lonely. But now, it was time for Wilbur to move to a new home. He went to live on Mr. Zuckerman's farm. The journey was long and tiring for Wilbur. He was placed in a crate and transported in a truck. The unfamiliar sights and sounds made him anxious. When he finally arrived at Mr. Zuckerman's farm, everything felt strange and new. Wilbur felt sad and alone. The pen he was placed in was much larger than the one he was used to, but it felt empty without Fern. He missed her comforting presence and the way she would talk to him softly. The other animals on the farm seemed indifferent to his arrival. The other animals didn't want to be his friend. He missed Fern terribly. The cows, sheep, and chickens all had their own groups and routines. They barely noticed Wilbur, and when they did, they didn't seem interested in getting to know him. This made Wilbur feel even more isolated. The barn felt very big and empty without her. Every corner of the barn reminded him of Fern. He would often find himself staring at the entrance, hoping she would walk in and take him back home. The days felt long and the nights even longer.
I wished for a friend. I would sit by the fence watching the other animals play and interact, hoping that one of them would come over and say hello. But they never did. I felt invisible, like I didn't belong. I wanted someone to talk to, someone who would listen to my stories and share their own. I had so many things I wanted to say, but no one to say them to. The silence was overwhelming. Someone who would play with me. I would run around the field trying to entertain myself, but it wasn't the same. Playing alone was no fun. I longed for the days when Fern and I would play together, laughing and having fun. I wandered the barn, hoping to find a friend. I explored every nook and cranny, hoping to find someone who felt as lonely as I did. But no matter where I looked, I couldn't find anyone who wanted to be my friend. The loneliness was unbearable, and I wondered if I would ever find a friend again.
One day Wilbur met Charlotte. Charlotte was a spider. She lived in the doorway of the barn. Wilbur was scared of Charlotte at first, but Charlotte was kind to him. She promised to be his friend.
I was happy to have a friend. I talked to Charlotte for hours. I told her about Fern. I told her about my fears.
I listened patiently to Wilbur's worries.
Wilbur learned something terrible. He overheard the farmer talking about turning him into bacon and ham. The realization hit him hard and he felt a deep sense of dread. He had always thought the farmer was his friend, but now he knew the truth. The farmer planned to eat him. Wilbur was scared. He couldn't believe that his life was in danger. The barn, which had always been a place of comfort, now felt like a prison. He needed to find a way out, but he didn't know how. He didn't want to die. He ran around the pen looking for an escape, but there was none. His heart raced, and he felt a lump in his throat. He thought about all the things he would miss, the warm sun, the cool mud, and the gentle breeze.
I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. I felt so alone and helpless. The other animals in the barn didn't seem to understand my fear. They went about their day as if nothing was wrong. But for me, everything had changed. I didn't want to die. I wanted to live and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. I wanted to see the seasons change and feel the warmth of the sun on my back. I wanted to grow old and have stories to tell.
I promised to save you, Wilbur. It was Charlotte, the wise and kind spider who lived in the corner of the barn. She had been watching Wilbur and knew of his plight. She decided to help him, using her unique talents to craft a plan that would change everything.
Charlotte spun words in her web. She worked tirelessly, weaving messages that would capture the attention of the humans. Her first message was simple but powerful: some pig. It was a declaration of Wilbur's worth and a plea for his life. The words said that Wilbur was special. The humans were amazed. They had never seen anything like it. The news spread quickly. And soon people from all over the county were coming to see the miraculous pig in the spider's web. People came from all over to see Wilbur. They marveled at the spider's web and the pig it praised. Wilbur became a local celebrity, and the attention he received made the farmer reconsider his plans. They thought he was a miracle pig. Children pointed and laughed, and adults spoke in hushed tones about the wonder they were witnessing. Wilbur felt a mix of emotions, relief, joy, and a newfound sense of hope. The farmer was proud of Wilbur. He saw the value in keeping such a remarkable pig. Wilbur's fame brought more visitors to the farm, and with them came more business. The farmer realized that Wilbur was worth more alive than his bacon. He decided not to eat him. Instead, he took better care of Wilbur, ensuring he had the best food and a comfortable pen. Wilbur's life was spared, and he was given the chance to live out his days in peace.
I am proud of you, Wilbur. The farmer's words were filled with genuine affection. Wilbur had not only saved his own life, but had also brought a sense of wonder and joy to the farm. He had become a symbol of hope and resilience.
Charlotte had saved Wilbur's life. Her cleverness and kindness had turned the tide in his favor. Wilbur would always be grateful to her, and their friendship became a legend that would be told for generations to come. Summer turned into autumn. Charlotte grew weaker. She knew she didn't have much time left.
I don't want to lose you, Charlotte.
Wilbur, don't be sad. I will always be your friend. Enjoy life, dear Wilbur.
I promise, Charlotte. I will never forget you. I will always cherish our friendship.
It was a bittersweet farewell, saying goodbye to Charlotte. Charlotte died. Wilbur was heartbroken, but he remembered her words.
I made new friends in the barnyard. They are Charlotte's children.
Wilbur told Charlotte's children stories. He told them about their mother.
Your mother was a good friend. She was always there for me.
Charlotte's children loved to hear about their mother. They were proud of her. Charlotte's Web is a story about friendship. It shows how important friends are. Friends help each other. They stick together, no matter what. Charlotte risked her life to save Wilbur. Charlotte taught Wilbur to be brave. She taught him to believe in himself. She taught him the true meaning of friendship. Wilbur never forgot Charlotte's lessons. He carried them with him always. Charlotte's Web is a classic story that has captured the hearts of readers for decades. Written by E.B. White and first published in 1952, this timeless tale has become a staple in children's literature. The story revolves around a pig named Wilbur and his friendship with a wise and caring spider named Charlotte. Through their adventures, readers are introduced to a world where the bonds of friendship and the power of words can create miracles. It has been enjoyed by generations of children, each finding their own special connection to the characters and the lessons they impart. The book's simple yet profound narrative has a way of resonating with readers of all ages, making it a beloved story that transcends time. Whether it's the innocence of Wilbur or the wisdom of Charlotte, there's something in this story for everyone. It teaches us about love, loss, and the importance of friendship. The relationship between Wilbur and Charlotte is a testament to the idea that true friendship knows no bounds. Charlotte's selfless acts to save Wilbur from an untimely fate highlight the lengths to which friends will go to protect and support one another. This theme of unwavering loyalty and sacrifice is one that resonates deeply with readers. It reminds us that even the smallest creature can make a big difference. Charlotte, despite her size, uses her intelligence and resourcefulness to change the course of Wilbur's life. Her ability to weave words into her web not only saves Wilbur, but also teaches us the power of creativity and ingenuity. It's a beautiful reminder that no matter how small or insignificant we may feel, we all have the potential to make a significant impact. Charlotte's Web is a story that stays with us long after we finish reading it. The themes of friendship, sacrifice, and the cycle of life linger in our minds, prompting us to reflect on our own relationships and the impact we have on others. It's a book that encourages us to cherish the connections we make and to recognize the beauty in the everyday moments of life. It is a story that we can all learn from. Whether we're young or old, the lessons of Charlotte's Web are universal and timeless. It teaches us to be kind, to be brave, and to value the friendships that enrich our lives. The story's enduring popularity is a testament to its ability to touch the hearts of readers across generations. It is a story that reminds us of the power of love and friendship. In a world that can often feel disconnected, Charlotte's Web serves as a gentle reminder of the importance of compassion, understanding, and the bonds that hold us together. It's a story that continues to inspire and uplift, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, love and friendship can prevail.